What's up guys, today I'm filming a feminine tips video. I filmed one before, I don't know how long ago. Check out that video if you haven't already. If you're new, subscribe, like this video, comment, make sure you check out my Etsy shop. Link down below, buy some stuff. On Instagram, it's on the screen and also in the description, like my pictures, all that good stuff. And also check out my other videos if you haven't already, like and comment them, and also turn your notifications. So, I'm filming this the other day and it was a total fail. I tried filming this at least 3 times the other day and I just didn't like it. I kept stumbling on my words a lot, which is like a normal thing, but it was happening a lot in that video and I think I was just really tired. Hated just like how I was phrasing things and I just didn't feel comfortable posting it, and I just feel like it wasn't my greatest work, so I just didn't post it. Here we are 2 days later, 3 days later, I don't know how long, but I think it's been like 2 or 3 days later, and I'm gonna try to film this again. Hopefully it's a lot better, because that was really frustrating because I was like looking forward to filming it and then I didn't even film it. So okay, and then after this video I'm probably gonna film a couple of days in my life vlog. I've been wanting to film a week in my life vlog, but I just haven't because my life is boring, and every time I edit one I always run out of storage. So it's like a couple days in my life, week in my life, normal storage. I don't know, I'm always having storage issues. So the first one is, make sure after you urinate or shower to make sure there isn't any moisture in the vaginal area. It only leads to bad odor and possible infections. So every time I'm out of the shower I always make sure I pat dry my skin. Second is just like, if you leave any type of moisture like on your armpits or under your boobs or in your vaginal area, it will cause you to smell really bad. I never had that issue, but I just know that it's not good to leave some parts where it's still wet. Even with your hair, like if it's still not completely dry and you sleep on it, it's gonna make a smell. Might as well not do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Is avoid tight clothing. This is very self-explanatory. If you wear tight clothing, it makes you smell really gross down there, so make sure you are wearing like comfortable clothing that doesn't make you feel like your pants are about to burst. So make sure you just wear comfortable clothing. Next is taking daily vitamins such as probiotics. Not only help with gut health, but it also helps with your pH balance. I'm just mind blown, but it helps with like gut health, and I do take probiotics like every morning. And I take these vegan ones that I actually posted in a video. I don't remember what video I was talking about it in, but I did talk about it in a video that you should check out. I think it was in my morning routine. My recent morning routine tip is make sure you change your pads and your tampons every few hours, because apparently, well, it's mostly for hygienic reasons and so you can avoid infections. I always keep them in for at least 2 hours and then I change it. People say 4 to 6 hours, but I change it like every 2 hours. I think that's fine, or maybe even overdoing it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So, and then next is don't use scented feminine products. Self-explanatory, like everyone talks about that, but every time I see like a commercial about feminine hygiene, it's always like scented products for down there. It kind of makes me cringe because they make women feel insecure if they have like a smell down there. So they make these commercials like, oh, if you use Vagisil or Summer's Eve, this will make you smell better. But in reality, it makes you like smell 30 times worse than what you did prior. So I do feel like some feminine commercials kind of play on women's insecurities because they really think they're helping, but they're making it worse. But people use Summer's Eve, people use Vagisil. I've never used those products in my life because I didn't feel like I needed it, and plus my mom always told me to never use soap in the inside of your vagina, only on like the outer area, like the hood of it, you know, the hood of it. I don't know, some people say hood of it. I say outer vagina, doesn't really matter. Some people say those two things, but personally, that's my unpopular opinion. I just kind of thought about it as I was like putting these tips on my phone, because I do see them a lot. And I remember there was this one time where there was this bath bomb that either Summer's Eve or Vagisil was selling, and you put in your bath and it was supposed to like make your vagina smell like flowers. Your vagina is not supposed to smell like flowers. It's supposed to just smell like a vagina. I don't understand why there's so much like why do people feel the need to make it smell like what it's not supposed to smell like? Next is make sure you use fresh washcloth whenever you clean down there, because washcloths are kind of like bacteria central, so make sure you're changing it out every so often during the week. Oh, next is if you have like a real like issue with your pH balance being off. I've heard of this before. Apparently apple cider vinegar soaks help with pH balance, but I heard about it a long time ago and I wanted to add it in this video. And make sure you're wiping correctly. This is very self-explanatory, everyone should know this, but you know, some people don't even know this, but it's front to back, you know, front then back, you know, like that, front to back, like this. I was doing it wrong the first time, but like that's how you're supposed to do it. If you're on your period and you ruin your good underwear a lot, I highly suggest period underwear. They're kind of like a lifesaver in my opinion. I've used them for probably almost 3 years. I did a video where I was testing period underwear because what initially made me want it was because I was watching a bunch of period videos one day, and Sophia Nygaard made a video one time where she was reviewing period underwear. The thing is, I did it exactly like hers, and I thought in my head that you weren't supposed to wear a pad with it, because I don't think in that video she was wearing anything with it but just the period underwear. So I thought that's how you're supposed to do it, but no, technically not, because it still can leak through. I think it leaked through my underwear onto my pants, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm doing something wrong. So I wore it with my pad and it was all Gucci. Technically, I mean, you could wear it like that if it was like a Thinx underwear, I believe, because they're like thicker, but the one that I wear is very thin and it could easily just leak through. But it's supposed to protect you from it leaking to your pants or your shorts or anything like that. So that's really what it's for, because I have a history of ruining underwear because of my period, because I didn't know which ones I should use. So yeah. Okay, next is, lastly, the tip for this one is my favorite soaps when it comes to vaginal health. So I use the same soaps that I use for my crack. So I've talked about this a lot, but my favorite soaps as of right now has to be Castile soap. It's always been a favorite of mine. My mom introduced it to me like a long time ago, but I personally really love them because they're like multi-usage. I think you can use it for 18 different uses. For so many things, it's actually pretty cool. It's all natural, it's vegan, and it's cruelty free. And personally, if you get it from Target or I think Marshall's, it's a lot cheaper. Normally it markets up to $18, but you can get it at Target for $15 or $14. And then at Marshall's, I got mine for $7. So I don't know why they price gouge when it comes to Castile soap, but there's just like, or you can go to Walmart and you can just get the Walmart version of the Castile soap, which I've tried, and it's a lot thicker than the original Dr. Bronner's, which is fine. Personally, I like the thicker formula more than the thinner formula, because it's like a lot more lathering. So personally, I like the unscented ones. It's for babies technically, but you can use it for down there. People on those self-care threads always talk about how good they are, but they last you a long time. This is the end of the video. If you enjoyed like this video, comment your thoughts on it. Make sure you check out my Instagrams, follow them, all that good stuff, and turn your notifications, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.